Ahead this half hour, it is the best of the best when it comes to Chattanooga family dentistry. We'll visit with Dr. McComey.
We're also going to check into the kitchen with Lifestyle Cuisine, a great new healthy recipe for you.
And we're also going to be telling you about Pigs on Parade, which is a great way to help you help the kids save money. All of that and more straight ahead.
Welcome to Let's Chat, the Tennessee Valley's premier show focusing on lifestyle and entertainment, with Jess Raby and Chip Chapman, bringing you smart shopping tips, community events, and the newest trends. Now, let's chat.
Glad to have you here with us as we get underway on this Tuesday. It's March Madness. Everybody's going crazy about basketball. Big topic is you're going to fill out an office bracket, an office gambling pool. If you are not, you are among the minority almost. Almost 50 million Americans are going to be betting over $8.5 billion on the NCAA basketball men's tournament.
Well, and I'm one of those people, I'm not a big basketball fan, but I always do a bracket.
Right.
I never enter it in anything that's money because I'll just lose my money. But it's crazy. I mean, it's worth the question. Do you know if it's legal in your state? Do you know if office?
Sure.
I mean, a lot of people do stuff around the office. Maybe is that fully legal? Do you know?
Not exactly. And do you care if it's legal or not? I mean, March Madness among offices, at least in some I've seen, it's kind of a tradition. It's an annual thing. Also an annual thing, when I make my brackets, come Friday night about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, I rip them up and throw them away because my teams are all shot to pieces.
Oh, after the first round, mine's, yeah.
It's pretty much a done
So,
deal.
speaking of, since we don't care exactly if they're legal or not, are me and you going to make a bracket? You know, head to head against each other?
Separate? Sure.
Separate against each other.
I'm in if you're in.
Yeah.
I'm in if you're in.
I'm in.
You know, another question is, what's the big deal? I mean, it's not like you're out for serious money if you're playing nickel dime stuff with some of your office coworkers. But on the other hand, it is illegal here in Tennessee. There are only 8 states that allow legalized gambling, especially when it comes to sports.
Right. So speaking of, you mentioned you're maybe not out for a big win. You could win $1 million for the rest of, let's see, looks like the rest of your life, it sounds like, with Warren Buffett. We know that name, the billionaire. He is holding a March Madness bracket contest. He's going to give somebody $1 million for the rest of their life. But there is one catch. There's kind of a rule that you have to follow.
You have to work for Berkshire Hathaway. But still, if you imagine being an employee of Warren Buffett's, and who wouldn't dream
probably not a
about
bad
that,
thing anyway.
Getting $1 million a year, every year for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive, I think.
And you have to pick the last 16 teams in the tournament to win. So it's not even picking who wins, you know, everything and having that perfect bracket. So your chances are even better, I guess.
Your chances are better, but he has done this for several years now, and it really just started rolling out to where the public knew about it over the past 2 or 3 years. And last year, nobody won the contest. 8 employees, though, however, who survived the longest. They split a little measly consolation prize of $100,000.
I would still split $100,000 anyway.
No kidding. Not bad, especially when you consider the name on the check, Warren Buffett.
Right. I know. Yay. Yeah. Do you think our GM, you know, Phil, or maybe Morris, Mr. Morris down in Savannah would do a company?
I floated that question earlier this morning, and I got a 3-word email. Chapman, shut up.
Yeah, well, maybe if it was golf, because he likes, you know, golf and the Masters.
We do have the Masters coming up.
We do,
so maybe
and
we'll
he
be able to do
loves
a
the
little,
Masters.
little fun on that.
Before we switch off of March Madness, I just remind everybody that March Madness is on CBS this year.
Absolutely.
So starting this Thursday, there'll be basketball everywhere.
Starting at 12 noon.
Starting at noon, absolutely. Even all the way up to Final Four in the championship game, right here on Channel 12.
For that.
Yeah.
Have you heard about what they're doing up in New Jersey?
I have.
You kind of brought this topic to the table. I'm not well read on it.
I did. This is my suggestion.
Basically, it's like giving you money for nothing and your chicks for free, or something like. At least the money for nothing part.
Universal Basic Income Program. So New Jersey City is going to be testing this out. A couple other cities, I mean, this has been around and in a conversation since 2015, 2016. So it's nothing really new. But another place, you know, another city has brought it to the table to test it out, and so they are.
Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey.
And in Newark, 2 windmills and an armadillo. But I digress. The mayor there announced his decision last week to start a task force of sorts and a pilot program to see if that idea is even possible.
So I mentioned, earlier years, 2017, Finland tested the program, giving 560 euros, or the equivalent of 584 US dollars, to 2,000 unemployed Finnish citizens per month with no requirement to find a paying job. As you can probably guess, by 2019, Finland scrapped the program entirely. Other places have tried it. It's never succeeded anywhere. How? I mean, I don't see how it could be successful.
I don't think so either. It doesn't compute. They tried this up in Ontario, Canada. They announced recently they would end a program that totally was giving money to people in low-paying jobs instead of welfare benefits. After that government found out it wasn't sustainable.
Imagine that.
Go figure.
Okay, so we're going to do these hot topics every day, but we want to know what you think at home also. So go on our Facebook page and, leave us a comment. Let us know if you're going to be doing the March Madness bracket, if Chip and I should do one against each other, maybe what the bet should be. And let us know what you think about this basic income program.
And if there's an idea you would like to see us bring up here on our Table Talk segment, we would love for you to leave it there as well. So hang in there and stick around with us. We got a lot going on this half hour. Join us on the other side of this commercial break for Let's Chat.